crazy is that I've been here for 4.5 months now, and this is my first time on this bridge. I don't know how to say it. John Seigenthaler John Seigenthaler Pedestrian Bridge. We're just gonna call it the Pedestrian Bridge. But this bridge was actually built in 1909. So this bridge is pretty old. One bad jump, this whole thing's gonna collapse. It's something about like southern weather and the southern vibe. It's just, it's wholesome. It's just something about this view, man. Just gets me thinking about, you know, my path, the path I've been on so far. You know, I've been so fulfilled, or I feel so fulfilled, and I feel so grateful out here. You know, but it's also like, man, what do I do next? I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I'm a content creator. I make skits, mini movies, etc., etc. The list goes on. I have so many projects, so many visions. It's like, what do I want to do first? You know, I just get excited thinking about it. But it's like, man, where do we go from here? What's the next step? So, yeah, just I don't know. Something about this sunset gives me a lot to think about. You know, when I first moved out here, I was told to visit this bridge. I think it was like the very first thing I was told to check out. But I drove past it at night, and I don't know, I didn't really care too much about it. But now being here, you know, better late than never, right? But man, did I miss out a little bit for 4 months, because I'm gonna keep visiting here. You know what's pretty funny too? You know, I'm kind of desensitized to it now, but like all these people in the back, some of them are looking at me while I'm like talking and recording and stuff, but I don't know, I don't care. It's funny because when I was recording NAMM, I think I even say it in the video, how it was kind of uncomfortable to like be vlogging in public, but now it's like, I don't even care. Hi, first things first, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love on the last video. All the comments suggesting, you know, plugins, strings, etc., etc. It's so great. It's so great to get all the help from you guys. Now, the second thing, though, is that we got some names going for the crew now. We already had Sons of Paul, right? And I love that name. That's never going to go away. But we got, like, the Paul Sons. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But my personal favorite is this one that this person wrote right here that said, I personally think the apostles work well. So I don't know if I should call you guys like apostles or like apostles, like really like hone in on the name. So let me know in the comments, but that's probably my favorite one so far. So what up, apostles? Welcome back to another video. So today has been quite busy, actually. I just pulled the trigger on going to VidCon 2024 in Anaheim, California. So if you guys are going to VidCon, if you're going to be there, please come up to me. Do not be shy. I love meeting y'all, interacting with y'all, so let me know. I'm gonna utilize the time I have left today to get some practicing in, because tonight I am seeing Eric Andre. So for me personally, when I practice bass or guitar, I actually like to play along to a drum beat metronome instead of just like a click. There's nothing wrong with a click, but to me, kind of really feeling that groove and hearing yourself in relation to the drums, that's pretty important. To me, groove is everything. You know, I'm a big groover. Hashtag big groover energy in the comments. Normally, I always plug in my bass to DI so you guys can hear the actual tones of the bass and the correct amp settings. But for tonight, just because I'm on a time crunch, I'm plugged into my guitar amp. Don't come after me. You guys are nerds. Painfully slow. All right, y'all. So last night I saw Eric Andre, and it was insane. He made people drink ranch. I almost got trash thrown at me. I was basically like a few feet away from him. He actually got off stage and grabbed a trash can. It was about to launch it in my direction, but I wasn't about that. I had a pretty nice fit on, so you know, can't mess up the vibe. But today we're gonna go to Guitar Center. I read some of your comments for bass strings, and you guys are saying flatwounds. So the thing about that is, I've never been a big fan of flatwounds, but then again, I've only played it once or twice. I forget. It hasn't been a lot of times because I know a bunch of bassist friends, and they're always raving about flatwounds. They'd marry flatwounds, et cetera, et cetera. And every time I would pick up their bass and try to play, I'm like, man, how can you play this? Like, it's just not comfortable for me. But I'm willing to open my mind and open my heart, because that's the human experience. Trying to get spiritual talking about bass strings. Okay, let's see what this puppy has to offer. You know, it wouldn't be a trip to Guitar Center if I didn't sit here and just jam out for a second. Hello, old friend. What was I here for again? See, I like the sound of it. I like the way it feels, but if you turn the tone knob all the way, it's always gonna have more of like a flatter, deader sound. Deader, is that even a word? I personally like having both sides of each spectrum, so it's just something I'm gonna have to think about here. I mean, I'm not against getting flatwound strings, but that's why I wasn't really a fan of it in the first place. It feels a lot better than normal bass strings, I'll tell you that. So that's a plus, but it's like, I don't wanna sacrifice the tone, you know? I feel like we're gonna be limited in tone, but I could be wrong. I guess I gotta get a bass with flatwound strings now. All right, y'all, it is the next day. I ended up not getting the flatwound strings just because it felt good. Hey, you know what that reminds me of? When I paused, it reminded me of what's that meme with Ariana Grande's boyfriend when he's like on the red carpet? He's talking and he just goes.
Was like, just has handled it with such love and care. I don't know, it's just been incredible.
I'm sorry. Okay, what am I saying? Oh, yeah, I ended up not getting the flatwound strings just because it did feel good, but I don't know, I don't want to sacrifice the tone, man. I like the versatility of sound, so maybe in the future I'm down to try again, but for right now we're gonna stick with the current strings I have. I actually still have the stock strings on. I need to put on the Ernie Ball strings, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try those on very soon, but that's gonna have to wait for later because right now, let's see if we'll catch everything. What? If I duck down, there we go. See all this stuff? That used to be in the room where I record in. I'm sure you guys have seen it with the green wall. We're actually making a little bit of an adjustment. We're gonna move this couch. Come on, face tracker. We're gonna move this couch into that room so we can start building a studio in here. I'm actually pretty excited because we got some new desks that are coming in a few days, and it's gonna be cool in here. It's gonna be super, super cool, so I can't wait to show you guys. But step one is to move this couch. So I know this video is kind of all over the place. We talked about, you know, practicing bass, getting new bass strings, and now we're just kind of moving a couch, but hey, that's the human experience.
What's up, guys? Be sure to like and subscribe for the human experience.
Okay, oh, and by the way, it's in the morning, so that's why I'm kind of dressed up like Adam Sandler. Okay, so this is not fitting through the door, so I'm taking off the legs. I've never moved furniture like this. Sometimes I forget that like I'm kind of adulting for the first time. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. And then I like get on myself for like, man, how do I not know how to do this? But then it's also like, I'm 22 and, you know, in most people's perspective, I'm a baby. So, you know what? Everything's a learning experience. This is a little bit of an awkward angle. Oh! Hit my knee on the leg that's in the middle. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my dilemma that I'm having right now. All right, so this is my POV, right? This is the couch, and I'm somehow trying to think of a way to make this very tight corner. Like there's really no way to do this. All right, so I ended up not getting the couch in there. However, we moved the couch into where my bedroom used to be. So now this is a little bit of a mini living room. Excuse the mess, it's been quite a day, but now we have room for the setup. I don't know if this is gonna be the final setup, but if we do go this route where everything we film is from this angle with the TV in the background, I do wanna play something on the TV. I think that'd be kinda cool. A little bit of a vibe going on. I'm just trying to think what to play though. Maybe nugget porn.